If you're looking for the best maintained rehearsal studio on Long Island, look no further than Next Phase Sound Studios in Farmingdale. With 5 climate-controlled rehearsal rooms and 1 brand new state-of-the-art soundstage, no matter what size your band is, no matter how big the gig is, you'll always be prepared after rehearsing at Next Phase. Next Phase has a second-to-none gear collection to make sure that you have the right tools for your rehearsal. And at the heart of it all, the Next Phase Blockhead Studio soundstage, featuring professional grade lighting, premium sound, and a cutting-edge LED video wall designed to elevate your production and make your brand stand out. Whether you're filming a live performance, a demo video, or hosting a corporate event, their versatile soundstage provides the perfect backdrop to bring your vision to life. As an added bonus, you can live stream to any platform you want and give your audience a 5-camera angle visual experience they'll never forget. If you're in the Long Island area and need to get ready for your next gig, look no further than Next Phase Sound Studios. Book now at nextphasesoundstudios.com, located at 136 Allen Boulevard, Farmingdale, New York, or call 631-752-1295.
Welcome, everybody, to What's Your Bacon in 7 Questions. We are Bacon is My Podcast. We bring on a guest. We bring on someone that is going to join us for the 7 questions of life, of joy, of doom, of
Death.
No, it's so aggressive.
Sorry.
Today, we have Tyler from California-based duo MOVIESTARZ. That's MOVIESTARZ with a Z for you guys that are going to look it up and check it out. They've been creating music. Him and Alex, his partner, have been creating music since 2006. You can check out Club Punk. That is the debut single that is out now, but there is also a bunch of other singles right now. I jumped on Club Punk, Invited, Chaos and the Magic, Tear Us Apart are all able to be streamed right now. You can check those out. The album, Fantasy is Greater Than Reality, is out on the 7th of November.
Yeah.
So we are happy to have you. Thanks for hanging out. And
Can't
what's up,
wait.
dude?
Thanks for
How are
having
you?
me. I'm amazing. Thanks for having me, guys. Pleasure to meet you both. We've been putting out the singles. Kind of March was the first when we dropped Club Punk, and just been kind of slowly just getting the ball rolling with this new project. And we're stoked to have it out there. I can't wait for the full album to actually finally be in everybody's ears and on their streamings and on their phones and all that.
Music's super fun. Music's super fun. I dig it.
I actually really like the aesthetic of your album art.
I appreciate that.
It's
I like
really,
that too,
really
yeah.
cool. I like the way that it kind of there's a common thread through all of them, and it's pretty. I don't know. It's kind of simplistic. I love the crayon-y kind of look to a lot of them and stuff. Are those things that you guys actually drew up yourselves, or you outsourced that, or?
So this artist, when me and Alex were like starting this, we were really like, we looked at it not to be super like Angels and Airwavesy and heady Tom DeLonge vibes, but we were like, we really wanted to approach this as like an art project. And we've had this clothing brand that we have done together for the past few years, that the goal of that was just to kind of collab with other artists that we liked, that we'd find like on Instagram or whatever, and be like, yo, design us a shirt. Like, you obviously commission some of them, but that was kind of the ethos of that, of to kind of like create this little community within other artists and provide like a cool, great piece and something fun for their fans and whatever. So all that to tie back into this, this artist, his name's Bill Green. He's based out of the UK. He goes by Hands Out of Pockets on Instagram. Absolutely, me and Alex are just the biggest fan of him, and I think he just has like zero rules with his art, and it's very like childlike, but also like sophisticated. Like it could be in like a gallery. Like you can see that his pieces selling for like 50 grand or whatever. Right. But it also still feels so like youthful and like something you put together when you were like a teenager. And that was kind of like it felt like it just matched our like vision with this, like his art.
That's a great way to describe it. Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah. So with the album title. And actually, we kind of like reference Dookie a little bit. Like, you know, the cover of Dookie, obviously everyone's seen it.
Yeah.
Just where like you keep, every time you look at it, you kind of find something new.
Right.
Find something different. Even like all these years later, you'll see it and whatever. And I kind of wanted to accomplish that a little bit of like, just to have there be lots of fun things to look at, but also still have it be this like thing that makes sense too. You look at it just in one shot and like, okay, cool. That's the album art. But if you kind of like zoom in and pick it apart a little bit, you can find little Easter eggy things and just little fun, you know, that's
absolutely missing. That's absolutely missing from album art now.
I agree. Yeah, for sure.
Like nobody worries about the tangibles anymore. So like album art is just like, all right, what kind of thing do we have in Canva that we can just pop in quick?
Right.
I care so much about that. Like I almost like,
I'm with you.
When bands don't, it's such a disservice to like, I feel like themselves, the fans. It's like you work so hard on like making this record. I know what you put into it. Like anyone's been in a studio, cut a record, whatever. It's like you put so much like just blood, sweat, tears, energy, emotion, whatever into that. And then to have this like final product. It's why I always say this. My least favorite quote ever is don't judge a book by its cover. Because I'm like, the cover, if they made such a great book, that's where they like drop the ball is what everybody sees
with the first thing you see, right?
Like, it doesn't make any sense so it's no, the cover has to be fucking awesome. Like if you made such a
juxtaposition
book,
it's a juxtaposition of never judge a book by its covers, but you only make one first impression.
That's true.
Yeah, like I'm judging a book by its cover for sure. If the cover sucks, I'm probably not picking it up.
Right. Judge a book by its cover, everyone.
Yeah, judge a book by its cover. You absolutely should.
Star Wars, keep working on your covers, people.
Yeah, exactly. But thank you.
I agree.
We worked really hard on the art, and it was very intentional, and we spent a lot of time. We made there's an art or a single art for every song on the record, kind of like on purpose. So like, you know, I just always love that. I love when bands did like stuff for 7 inches where it would have a different artwork for the, you know, I was just as a fan of other, you know, artists and stuff. It's when they do that, I always would appreciate it so much. So I'm like, we're going to do that for sure.
We did the same thing with, we're in a band and we're putting out a record next week, actually.
Congratulations.
October 2nd. Thank you.
October 2nd.
Oh, yeah,
and, but we've been putting out singles.
I'm sure you're promoting it. What's it called?
The band is called Oswald's Revenge. And the album is self-titled, and every single has had its own artwork as well, and definitely like tried to make them their own little vibe, their own little thing. You know what I mean?
Amazing.
We're actually putting out a coloring book with all the artwork. We've made it.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm
pre-saving you guys right now.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like their thing is made for like a coloring book though.
Yeah,
like for sure, like that would be
perfect. That'd be very sick.
If you need to convert them, he spent plenty of hours doing it on ours.
Oh my god. Oh my god. At the very end, I found a very easy way to do it.
Oh, okay, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, at the very end, it was just like, oh, I could have done this.
Isn't that how it always works, though?
Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, you go through all that just to figure out like there's the secret shortcut at the end that you're like, oh, I've just done this the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Me and Photoshop.
Yeah.
Get to know each other in the worst ways. All right, so we're going to jump into our 7 questions. We're going to pivot a little bit away from the music right now and just get to know you a little bit, personally. So we're going to put on our spelunking hats, and we're going to dive deep into the cockles of your heart piece.
Okay, let's do it.
We're going to see where that goes. So did you want me to start on this one? All right.
Yeah,
so these are 7 questions. It is what's your bacon in 7 questions. We're going to find out what your bacon is. And we'll explain that. We'll explain that, or it'll be obvious by the end. So question number 1. How many pillows is too many?
How many pillows is too many? I like sleeping personally on 2 pillows. And then I'm not one to shy away from like, holding a pillow while you sleep too. So I like, I'll snuggle a pillow. I'm not mad at it.
Next support so, snuggler.
3 to 4 would maybe be I have 4 on my bed.
Okay.
And they're for all yours.
Well, my girlfriend and I, so we have a big, huge pillow. We have 2 big ones that we share.
Right.
Oh, you got one of those long ones. Okay.
Yeah, we got the big dogs.
Nice.
I like
that. Excellent.
Yeah, I kind of like that better. It looks good on the bed. So when you when you make the bed in the morning, it looks nice. But
Right.
yeah, I think 4 is probably that's the classic perfect number. But I don't judge anyone if you got like 10 on there. Like I get it. I'm not a.
Hey, pillows are awesome.
Pillows are awesome.
Pillows are awesome.
Something I will say about the longer pillows, those are clutch to have when you're making a pillow fort.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Those are great for like the base.
Structural. Yeah, those are load bearing.
Those are aces right there. Ace pillows.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
All right. Tyler, question number 2.
What
is the perfect pizza order?
Perfect pizza order. All right, this might be like a hot take, and it's just because of my dietary restrictions. I'm extremely lactose intolerant, and not because it's like hip or trendy or anything. Like if I have dairy, it's not a good time. So I'm always no cheese. So I always got to start there. But anytime anyone tries my pizza, they're always like, "Oh, actually, I don't even like notice it." I usually do whatever their bread is. Classic red sauce. I'll do pepperoni. I'll do pepperoncinis. I'll do artichoke, black olive, mushroom. And that's maybe like a basil if they have that. If it's like really crazy and they toss like a buffalo sauce on there, like I'll spice it up.
Red sauce and a buffalo sauce.
Red sauce.
I can dig that. Yeah.
Like if I'm really going to like a customized, build your own pizza, personal type situation, there's a place out here called Z Pizza. That's probably like what I order there for the most part.
Nice.
I like that. And bringing in the pepperoncinis.
Yeah.
Those are so underrated.
Solid.
So underrated. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Like everybody goes, banana
jalapeno.
peppers, jalapenos. Yeah. No, it's got I don't know what it is. It's got like enough of the briny taste, but just enough of that kick as well.
Yeah. It gives you the heat from a jalapeno without the like overpoweringness of a jalapeno, I feel like.
Yeah, it's less smoky for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that fruitiness to it, and they're thin. So
yes.
So like they're
there's
a different texture. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You get them with pepperoni, and it's a nice little pocket of love.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
I agree.
I think all those things complement each other. I'm a huge artichoke guy, so like if they got artichokes, I'm putting those on there for sure. So,
are you crust-wise thick or thin? What's your preference?
I don't judge, but I love bread, so I'll go thicker. I like the density, and if it's like
you got a lot of toppings on your pizza too, so you want it to stand up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Like the pillows, I gotta have a good base.
You need a load bearing.
Exactly.
Actually, there's a pizzeria here that's very well known for its artichoke pizza.
Which one?
It's pretty darn good. It's called Calda Pizza.
Okay.
It's here locally, and they've been on like a couple of the food shows. They have several locations around here, probably like 3 or 4. But their artichoke pizza is like, it does have cheese though. But
do you guys ever go out to Porta? Have you ever been there?
Porta, haven't been. I don't.
It's in Jersey. My girlfriend's from Staten Island, so I go out your way fairly often. So she always takes us to a place called Porta. It's in Asbury, I believe.
Okay.
I'll
have to ask I'll ask my girlfriend because she's also from Jersey and also has family in Staten Island. So
yeah.
I think Portnoy went there and gave it like a pretty decent review.
Nice.
Okay. All right, Porta.
I'll ask Annie about it.
I'll have to find an excuse to go down to Stone Pony and go see a show.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. All right, question number 3. We're staying in this. This will be the last one in the food category.
Okay.
So, true or false question this time. Cereal is a soup.
Cereal is a soup? False.
False. Defend your answer.
Because I feel like a soup is like a minestrone, or like I like brothy soups. So I feel like I get now that I'm talking it out why you're basing the question this way, but that's not soup is like hot and cereal is cold.
Gazpacho.
Okay.
There's
gazpacho is cold soup.
I don't eat gazpacho. So
I've made this argument before too. I said
soup is hot, cereal is cold.
Gazpacho is a soup, whether or not it's trash.
Right.
it's a whole other story.
I don't want it.
It is awful, but it is a soup.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever ordered gazpacho one time in my life. I think I've tried it and been like, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I'd probably think less of you if you were like, I ordered gazpacho.
Yeah,
I would be like, you're a brave person. How was it? I would want to know more. How judgy of you.
So
that's very gazpacho of you.
Well, if I'm picking up the bill, I'm going to take that off my bill, charge him. That's it.
Soup is hot, cereal's cold. I think that's my.
All right.
Okay. All right.
I hold no allegiance. I can be swayed either way. So.
Yeah.
What do most people say?
It's very down the middle, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of people are like, some people are disgusted by it. They're just like, ugh.
We literally just did an episode where our guest she just went.
Yeah, she was like,
oh, really?
Like, I guess it is, but I hate it.
Yeah. No, once you like, your brain has to like, you're like, oh, I guess it is similar, but like a bowl of like Reese's Puffs or like lemon chicken orzo, that's like not the same thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you get into, like I said the other day, I was like, well, then is a Pop-Tart a ravioli?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I'd put it.
Kind of. Or a calzone. Is it a calzone? Is a Pop-Tart a calzone?
Was calzone a ravioli too?
Calzone's also a ravioli?
Maybe. What came first, the chicken or the egg? We should find out. And then we can make a more educated statement.
Totally.
All right, question number 4. Which color has the worst personality?
Which color has the worst personality? God. This is tough. It's like I'm just trying to think of like my least favorite color or like a color I would never wear. But it's not like I keep wanting to say green, but green isn't. I literally have a green hat on right now. And it's like green is nature, but so like I don't know. Red.
There's many greens though.
So a lot of shades.
There's like nature green, and then there's like
puke green,
and then there's like like I have an infection, snot green, and then there's like neon green, which is fun,
which is a lot of fun. Yeah,
right.
As brat green. Yeah, that's yeah. Red's really aggressive. Like red's really like
red's an aggressive. If it had a personality, it might be a dick.
Okay.
Yeah, red's probably the best. Like it's never associated usually with anything good, I guess. Like overall, like red is fire, red is angry, red is like so I guess like I'll go red.
Okay. Way to offend the host.
Sorry, is that your favorite?
I'm kidding. No, but it is my favorite color.
It's interesting though because red is such a like if you study it all the like colors in business.
Oh yeah,
red is like red and yellow together. If you notice, like that's McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, like all those
green
red and yellow together.
Red.
Logos and everything use them because of what they do to your brain. Like they do something to your brain that makes you kind of like want to go there.
Well, see, it's weird because those are used for like the attraction,
right?
But then if they did a study as well where they had a restaurant where it was painted red.
Oh yeah, if you're in red,
and like people would walk out because they just get fucking angry.
Yeah,
they get angry and start arguments.
If you're in a red room, you like start to feel aggressive and stuff. I saw like
okay. This is actually my other beef with red. I'll have a real justification for this. I really dislike the color red because I also do music photography, so like I'll go shoot for bands and stuff. The minute any venue turns all the lights red and all the artist looks is like red and black, it's impossible to get a good photo. It's just like you might as well like, all right, I'm gonna put my camera down now and just wait for this to end.
Red and black has been overused so much by
it's like
that's your go-to.
All love, Mike. It's not a bad. I like because I like pastels a lot. So like I'll do like once you put a little white in the red, it turns into pink. It's great.
Yeah. We love our blues and pinks. That's our we're big fans of the blue and the pink.
We're the blues and the pinks. My love of red comes from my love of Ninja Turtles, and my favorite is Raphael.
Okay, that's fair.
That's where my love of red came from. I don't know why, but
you have a good reasoning. That's That
Yeah.
works.
Can't argue that.
Yeah. It's Ninja Turtles.
Totally fair.
Yeah, but I don't hold it against you, Tyler. It's okay.
No worries. All love.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 5. If you could choose any animal as a battle companion,
Love this question.
what would you choose?
As a battle companion,
Yes.
like life or death, like survival.
Like life or death, survival. You're riding into battle. What animal are you bringing with
Who's
you?
your ride or die?
I mean, it's like kind of easy to go like lion, cheetah. Like I'll go like speed and attackness. Like I feel like if I'm with a
Both
cheetah,
good
I'm like
answers, yeah.
pretty good. And like I don't know, I'm trying to think like how a cheetah and a lion would do. I guess like a cheetah is technically faster. I'll go cheetah. Why not? That sounds cool.
Cheetah? Cheetah's good.
I would reserve the cheetah only because it runs in bursts. So once it's done running, that's it. It needs to recharge. What's the name of the
Mike has a lot of cheetah facts.
Very
Yeah.
agile though. Like
Well-
if it needed, I feel like if it needed to like pivot, it could. Like
It needs-
it could work up the energy again.
it needs to rest for a certain amount of time to get the lactate back into their muscles.
Yeah,
They call him Lactate Mike in high school.
That was my high
That was
school
his
nickname.
yeah.
It was.
The guy had a protein shake.
Yeah.
Before they could take off again.
Cheetah's a good answer. I like
But
that,
I do
though.
like cheetahs.
I like cheetahs.
Cheetahs are great.
Yeah.
I'm not a cat guy,
Mhm.
but when it comes to big cat like tigers and cheetahs and lions and all that,
Yeah.
I'll watch
The
shows
big
and
cats
videos on them all day long.
They're insanely awesome.
If
Yeah.
it's life or death, if it's a survival thing, I feel like it's like a good one to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nimble. They like you said, they pivot.
Yeah.
I'm in.
What if you could go with mythical creatures? Ooh.
Mythical. I mean, like unicorns are like majestic. Like they're like a vibe, you know?
Definitely.
They have the like beauty of a horse, but then they got that like what's that horn doing? I don't know. Like
If you ever saw if you saw the movie How to Kill a Unicorn
Or Death of You.
or Death of a Unicorn, they
I
do
have
a
not.
lot.
Yeah.
They do a lot.
yeah.
I still have to watch that.
Mystical, I'll go unicorn. Why not? We put a unicorn on the single art of one of our records, so I'll go unicorn.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that too. You can do a cheetah unicorn hybrid.
There you go.
Ooh.
So they're really
A
fast.
cheetah corn.
A cheetah corn.
I also I like cheetahs because I like Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another
Okay.
good reason. All right.
Also, PSA for you.
Yes.
My son had us buy the pizza Cheetos.
Okay.
If you get a chance to eat them, don't.
Solid. Don't. Oh.
No,
They're not very good.
they're not very good.
They're yeah. So save
You
your
ever
money.
had like the pizza goldfish?
Yes.
Yes.
And those are pretty
Those are
good.
Those are pretty darn
Those
good.
are good. The pizza Cheetos taste like the air inside a Totino's roll.
Okay.
It's just without the burning.
Right.
It's like pizza LaCroix. It's got
right.
like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
pizza.
Our buddy Chris, he actually says that seltzer, and when he said this to me, I was like, I've never heard that before, but it makes all the sense in the world. He says that seltzer tastes like TV static.
Okay.
It's got a vibe like that. Yeah. I can see
I was
that.
like, at first, I was like, I think you're right. I think you're right.
yeah, he's got a lot of hot takes.
Well,
yeah. Do you guys like LaCroix or seltzer?
I like to try.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm all about
They're like-
seltzer waters and stuff like that for sure.
Yeah. That's
I like my water with a little razzmatazz
Little zazz.
going on.
yeah, a little something.
Give me a little razzle dazzle in my
Little
beverage. Yeah.
Water.
I still like my grocery store brand seltzer. The flavor is watermelon grape,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
hands down,
That's a
Solid.
solid.
best flavored.
But I do get the TV static because that one's extra carbonated.
Yes,
So like when you drink it, it's tickling your nose and your lip and the inside of your mouth, and you're just like, it's like it's hardcore carbonated.
Yeah.
hits all the senses.
Yeah,
tastes like the poltergeist.
for sure. For sure it does.
Question number 6.
Yes.
You get to pick one Halloween costume from your past to wear every day for the rest of your life.
Oh dang.
What would it be?
Okay, let's see here. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of dropped the ball on Halloween, and I really kind of avoid it because just like the cost, like especially in like more adult years, I would do the
Right,
like,
yeah.
like I'm a movie character, but just like a t-shirt, you know, like or like
Yeah.
throw on something like that. So I have to go like I like childhood. This would just be funny. Like I used to play hockey, so my go-to then was like I'm a hockey player. So I probably just
Just
wear my hockey.
walk around in
Just walk around
pads.
with hockey shit all the time.
Nice.
It might smell terrible, but
Oh man, my old drummer, he used to like leave his hockey bags down in the, because we used to rehearse at his house.
Right.
And so like our rehearsal space was here, and then his laundry room was over here, and he'd leave his hockey bag at the laundry. He wouldn't put it in yet. Oh my god. As soon as we started playing, it was just, and we were starting to hotbox the room. Then that comes in. Oh, that's
activated. That's
it was awful.
Dang, a band rehearsal and hockey equipment is it's brutal.
Yeah, we had a band house, and my guitar player worked for one of the oil companies, and so he was walking around all day, and his shoes would smell so bad, and he wouldn't want to bring them into his room because they stunk, so he would leave them in the hallway. And then we would come in and we'd be like, no, these go in your room. They don't go in the hallway. One time we threw them on the roof, so they had to go up and get them. We would fill them with water and put them outside in the winter so they would freeze. And he just kept doing it. And
have you guys ever been in a band with anyone that wears Toms?
No. Are Toms pretty awful?
I mean, have you ever had them? No. Okay. Yeah, they're rough because like the whole thing is no socks. I mean, or like
right, yeah,
very common to not wear them with socks.
Yeah, they're just canvas, right? Like canvas, no socks.
Yeah, it's rough. It's so rough. I wouldn't wish that.
They don't breathe well, and put your naked feet in them.
One of the guys I used to tour with, we were on Warped Tour one year, and he wore them every day, like every day. And where like your foot is and where the Tom would cut it, like he got this crazy sunburn where like on the like front half of his foot, it looked like his foot had like a tanned Tom on it.
Oh my gosh.
The burn was so like deep. It was a whole summer of Warped Tour. So it was just
god, yeah. So just dirt and burn.
Yeah, it was, and then it wouldn't go away for like 2 years because it was so like the contrast. Think about your foot, never see sun, and then whatever.
Right? Oh yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's too funny. Unbelievable. We are here.
We are here at question number 7.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. What you baking at 7 questions?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. If animals could talk, which one would be the funniest?
Animals could talk, what would be the funniest?
Now you can go, who's going to have the best sense of humor? You can go, who's going to have the funniest voice? You know, whatever way you want to go with it.
Okay. Okay, you know who I think would probably be the funniest, or is giraffes? My reason being is I feel like nobody really like in the animal kingdom, they're kind of the like no one fucks with them. So I feel like they have the like, we're tall, what are you gonna do? Like so I feel like they get to kind of have this like arrogance and ego a little bit, so they can just be like naturally funny, like where they don't have like any like is a hippo probably like jolly and funny? Probably.
Right. Probably, yeah.
And is an elephant probably funny? Sure. But I feel like giraffes just are so like, I don't know, they seem like top dogs a little bit. And so I bet they have like a very like sarcastic.
Like everything they do is kind of funny because their neck is bigger than their body.
Right.
Yeah. And I bet they're like self-deprecating that way.
Right. Like their head is smaller than where their neck starts.
Yes.
Is wide. Have you ever seen giraffes fight?
I was just gonna ask that. Like, have you ever seen a giraffe fight?
No, that's what I mean. They're like they're very peaceful amongst each other. They're never like,
dude, when they fight each other, They whip their head and their neck.
They use their head as a weapon.
Oh,
it's
I've never
crazy.
seen
It's wild.
Yeah.
I got a YouTube giraffe fights.
You got a YouTube giraffe fights. It's crazy. Yeah. They're they whip that head around and they get a lot of like speed, momentum going because it's huge.
Those antlers, the things on the top of their head, those are actually very hard. Those are I don't know if they're bone or not.
Guy.
What?
I just didn't know you knew had all these animal facts.
Oh, dude, I watch animal shows all the time.
I didn't know
giraffe. Well, actually, guy, it's
I learned
amazing.
that today.
I didn't even know this about you. I'm learning so many new things.
Yeah, I don't remember if it's bone or some kind of like an extra hard cartilage, but those are used to protect them from like just completely ruining their skull and their brains.
Is it hair like a rhino? Like a rhino's is its hair?
No, it's like a bone or a cartilage that protects them from when they're whipping around.
I'm probably thinking of like Zootopia too. Like I was trying to think. I think.
Yeah.
Zootopia is funny. I think
Zootopia, or
maybe that's why my brain went there. I'm kind of like, oh, the giraffe is funny.
Chris Rock was the giraffe in Madagascar.
That could make sense. That could be why I think
that's an easy association.
You also think that like with a neck that long, their voice has to be kind of funny because it takes a long time for them to say anything. There's like, oh. They wind up
getting the air from the diaphragm. That takes a while. Okay,
there's a big wind up before every punchline.
Yeah,
I like that.
Whip their head around a couple times before you get it.
I think giraffes is a great answer for that.
I do think I think that too.
What do you guys think? So, who do you say is the funniest?
So originally, the first animal I thought of when I saw this question was I thought of hippo, but hippos are assholes.
Oh man,
like they just straight up kill people.
They're violent, and they don't
even eat meat. They'll just chase you down and kill you, but they don't eat you
just for the love of the game.
Yeah, seriously, they'll run underwater after boats to knock them down.
Wild,
right? They're nuts.
Yeah, I'm not messing with a hippo.
But I do imagine they would probably have a funny voice if they talked, right? Because they look like they would have that. So I tried to think of an animal that would kind of like give a hippo vibe, and then elephant was like the second one where I was like, oh, that'd be kind of funny too. Then there's those birds with like the really like long necks and the fat bodies and long legs, like the
emus
that like
ostrich.
The emus that will try and like. That will try and like have sex with you. They'll try and chase you down.
Yeah,
I think that's hilarious. So that I think would have a funny voice, like any of those. So those are the ones that kind of roll around in my head. Okay. I think emu or like an elephant, right? Because an elephant I imagine is like the kid that's sniffling all the time when he talks. So I imagine an elephant being like,
wow. So much discourse.
Wow. That's just what I thought. How about you, Animal Planet?
that was actually my high school nickname.
I bet it was.
Oh man.
Are the 7 questions you ask always the same 7 questions? Or did I get like a unique set?
Some of them we revolve. There's about 12 or 13 that we go through, and so we switch some of them up. Some of them are in every single one, like the cereal soup one is in every one. The pizza order, pillows, like those are in every one. Some of the ones like the animal, like a lot of these later ones are more recent ones that we've come up with. Gotcha. We're like, we gotta make some new ones. We gotta kind of.
You guys should not tell each other the questions too before. Like you should have like 2 like deep cut like sneaky ones that you like toss in, so that way you throw each other off.
He never knows what.
Oh, you never know.
He never knows what questions I'm putting in when I.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's even better.
Well, so like being band guys, we know what it's like to be the guy that does all the work.
Yeah.
Right. And we entered into this project, and we were like, "Oh, we're 2 of the guys.
We're both.
We can split work. That's pretty awesome.
Very nice.
I book the shows. He does the format.
Right.
So amazing.
Yeah. So he comes up with those questions. He decides, and I just I just comply.
And he's like, what am I asking?
Yeah.
Dan's
I've never.
You got the Animal Planet knowledge, dude.
But yeah, I didn't even know that. Like, that's
You're welcome.
I've learned so much today.
Yeah, I was gonna throw out the hippo statistic. But I don't remember it fully, so I didn't want to.
Oh well, yeah, you can't put faulty information on the internet.
But there is a surprisingly large, or there's a surprisingly high amount of human hippo deaths, more than like certain animals that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, there like is a stat like hippo deaths. It's crazy.
You know what animal kills more humans a year than any other animal? Donkeys.
Oh yeah.
Really?
You ever see somebody get donkey kicked?
Donkeys.
Yeah, I've seen those, but that's
I don't know where all these donkey assassinations are happening.
yeah.
I don't know what part of the country or what part of the world like donkeys are the problem, but they kill more people a year than other animals do.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I watch like every once in a while something like that will pop up on a reel or something like that, and initially I'll be like, oh, that's funny, and then I'll sit with it for a second and be like, oh, dude, that's fucking serious.
I'll just be like, where's this happening? What does that town feel like to live in?
And then if
you open the door and it's like, hey, and you shut the door real quick, and you're like, no,
steer clear, man.
Yeah, and then if I sit with it for a little longer, I'll be like, man, that donkey video, like, when did Instagram become faces of death? Like, what the hell's going on here?
It's also crazy that there's that many that are reported. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, if you did die that way, there's like enough people who get that reported that like that it's a statistic is kind of nuts.
Yeah. Although Death by Donkey is a great album title.
Okay.
A great album title.
I was gonna say, like, could you imagine a death certificate? Like, if the coroner had like a little bit of a sense of humor, it wouldn't be blunt force trauma. It'd be like donkey kicked to death.
Yeah. Other donkey kick.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb right now, and I'm gonna say that I bet you out of the three of us, I think any of us would rather have Death by Donkey on our thing than by like death by old age. Like, he died peacefully in his sleep. Like, that's boring.
I'd rather something funny on there.
I'd rather death.
It's a way better story,
right? I want that.
It is a way better story.
I might put that in a will just in case.
I don't know.
That's what you say. That's what I want said, no matter what.
I'm really not sure how much of a blaze of glory that is, but I mean, it's better
more
than
a blaze of glory than like
in his sleep.
He coughed. He coughed and fell down the stairs. That's not how I want to go out. Donkey kick.
Yeah. All right. Well, goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Long-term goals, buddy.
Where was he when this donkey kicked him? Long Island.
He's eating a pizza with pepperoncinis on it.
So we made it through the 7 questions, but what we're really here for is to get to know what your bacon is, and we use bacon as a metaphor. So bacon makes everything better. It enhances a plate, whether it's on the side, top, if it's your main course, it doesn't matter. It's always great. So what is that thing in your life that always makes it great? Like, what's that thing that makes you escape? Sometimes, like for full-time musicians, they need something else. Sometimes for, pro wrestlers, they need something else to turn their brain off. So what is your bacon?
My turn my brain off. I guess if I have like a free 30 minutes to kill, or if I'm just like on the couch at night, just like hanging out, like I always end up on like Depop or eBay, just like looking for like vintage band merch.
Nice.
And I love it. Like, I really collect it like crazy. And I'll go, when I go to shows, I almost like always get something because I see it as like, well, in 15 years, like this might be worth like,
Right. Yeah.
I have a pretty insane collection of like band merch and stuff at this point. So I think, and that kind of ties into like, I love doing graphic design. I love art. I'll kind of fall back on just like getting locked in on Photoshop and making something fun just for the sake of doing it. And then that ends up being something that 6 months later I use for whatever reason. So I think that's my I like looking at the art in it too, like on the merch and how it's printed and the different like print styles. And I'm like a super geek nerd on that of like, I look at the tags of the blanks that are like, oh, that's a single
Nice.
stitch, like, you know, all the like
That's
hypebeast
awesome.
kids now that they care about it. But yeah, I'd say that's my like, I think it's back to what we were honestly talking about in the beginning of like, I love when artists care about that side of what they're presenting, even though that's like the thing they're trying to monetize or make money off of. I feel like when they do it really well, I think I like fashion a lot. I love like designer stuff and just like I see that in a very like art type of way too, because I know how much work goes into actually like making cut and sew pieces that like, you know, an Alexander Wang or a Saint Laurent or something like that, you know, used to like Heidi Slimane is like an incredible, you know, designer that has bounced around to a few fashion houses and stuff. And I always see like high-end fashion in that kind of way. I see it as art. So I love it so much that like when it trickles down to like music, I think like when musicians and like artists will present their merch and their art in that kind of way, I like when they do it so well, I'm like, yes, like it's great. Like that's amazing. Nice. That's so cool that like you didn't just do like a Gildan blank and like single color, like just kind of, you know, whatever. I love when like there's attention to detail and really like purpose and stuff behind that. So I think like in my, it's such a driving thought. I'm always like looking, like if I'm out and about, I'm like looking at people's shirts, and if it's a merch piece or whatever, I'm like, oh, that's, you know, I always give people like, oh, like a shirt, you know, whatever. If like, you know, kind of thing. It feels like a secret society. That's the fun part. And now that like vintage clothes have become such a like thing, it's just like this little community now too. And it, so I love that. I don't know if that answers the question, but it's
definitely. Well, now you've opened up a whole new world of questions.
I was going to say, yeah. It's like, so, do you have like if you had to pick your
centerpiece,
like is there a centerpiece to your collection? I was going to either ask you that, or I was going to ask you like to give me your top like couple logos or designs of bands that you've kind of like found. But is there like a
band my favorite band logos?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Designs.
Let's go with that. Like who have you found that has done it really well that you liked?
I mean, I feel like this is such the answer that every one our age would probably give for but Blink is just so incredible at that.
That's a really good logo. Yeah.
I always, if I ever had the chance to truly like interview them in this type of way, I would honestly want to talk to them so much more about their like merchandising and that side of that than anything else, because I feel like they did that so intentionally and so well. It almost is like, in my opinion, the reason they're as big as they are is like they presented it so correctly. Like it was so like, and the merch played such a huge part in that, from even just the bunny logo to the smiley logo.
I was just going to say, like, throughout the years, they've consistently, like, I remember
iconic images.
I saw them in, I don't know, 2000, 2001, and the bunny logo, that was everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything.
And all that time, it was just like the merch was done so well. I saw like I got served something on TikTok or Instagram the other day that was like the top selling band merch ever. I thought you guys would probably find this interesting. The Nirvana shirt is the top selling.
The smiley
face.
Mm-hmm. It's like I
believe it.
They've reprinted that. I think it said like millions of times.
Wow. Yeah. And think about there are people keeping track of that, but think of all the bootleg versions of that's out there.
Oh, yeah, right. 100%.
You get the people on TeePublic that are like, I'm being clever,
right? Yeah.
What's your like your proudest piece, your centerpiece of that collection, or a couple of pieces that you've got?
I'm trying to think, just like off top. I'm a massive Blink fan, so I was just talking about this.
Yeah.
But Travis's side project, The Transplants, the one he did with Tim Armstrong from Rancid, there was a random like gray shirt they did before Travis was technically in the band that they kind of like, it was like a friends and family thing. I found it on eBay like all these years later for like $40.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
So hype, yeah. And so I love, like, I'll rock that one. And I'm my girlfriend would be like, dang, no one said anything about your super rare transplant shirt today. And I'm like, I know, it's crazy.
You know, it's funny too, because I just recently took out of retirement a 2000 Red Hot Chili Peppers Californication shirt, and I wear it pretty frequently, and nobody's ever said anything about it. But I'm like,
dude, you should be getting
nobody
compliments
gets
on that every day.
Yeah.
But the one that I hold to the highest esteem is my Red Hot Chili Peppers One Hot Minute 1995 tour. 95 or 96 tour shirt. Actually, it says 95, but Chad Smith, their drummer, broke his wrist and they pushed the tour back to 96, but they'd printed all the merch already.
Oh,
and they still sold the old stuff.
nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I
It
have
didn't have
another one.
date specific stuff.
Yeah.
My dad gave me a Rolling Stone shirt. He asked me about this the other day for this reason, so I thought about it. He goes, "Hey, do you still have that Stone shirt that I gave you forever ago?" And I said, "Yeah, I do. It's like tucked away in a box in the garage, but it's safe." And I would wear it all the time. It's like paper thin, like paper.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You literally can like hold it up, and I could see you guys through it. It'd be,
Right. It's not even a shirt anymore.
Yeah, straight up. But it's just Rolling Stones, the tongue with like the American flag and the tongue, and it says back like North America 1981, 79, something like that.
Damn.
One of those late 70s, early 80s tours they did, and that's like true, real. And because he said, one of my buddies sent me the shirt and said, "Look what this is going for on eBay right now," and it's going, $800 or $900 or something.
Oh yeah.
He goes, "Do you still have it?" And I'm like, "I'm not selling it." And I'm like, "This is mine now." Sorry.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I love that's definitely like a grail. That's a cool one. Yeah. I have a really old Green Day one too from like 97. That's really sick. It's like the three of them all like loud, like full color, and it's like black or purple and green and very like just very 90s.
I actually just the other night we were at rehearsal, and the girl who was doing the sound for us, who was setting us up, she had a Green Day shirt that I had in elementary school. It was just the three of them. It was just a square black and white picture, kind of pixelated and stuff, and had like the logo, like the Kerplunk logo on the back and stuff. And she had it, and I was like, damn, I missed that shirt. I missed that shirt. And yeah. I even said something to her. I was like, I had that shirt.
I do remember you saying that.
I was like, I had that shirt in 1994. I had
think about all the like stuff that you like got rid of or sold too, since like you bought it when you were a kid and then you grew out of it.
Yeah.
I think sick like mediums and smalls of stuff that like
Oh yeah. Well, I was weird. I was like the mid to late 90s was for me. I was always like, I always got the bigger shirts for some reason.
Smart.
And so I always got like a larger and extra large. So now here I am a long time later and it can rock wear them. But there's two that I really, really miss. The two that I'm really, really sad I don't have anymore. One is my Rage Against the Machine Evil Empire one.
Fire.
And then the second one is I had this, it was like a maroon Presidents of the United States of America shirt where it was just like hand-drawn faces, like, but very, there's no detail or anything. It's just like kind of smiley faces. And then on the bottom, it was just like PUSA. Like it was just it didn't have the name or anything like that. It was just like that. I miss that shirt too.
That's very cool.
My
I think I have one more.
My mom would throw away my shirts because I was into like a more like metal bands at the time.
Oh, so
I had like, I would have like the Megadeth Peace Cells shirt.
Yeah.
But it was like the art was cool because it was like the Vic Rattlehead dude, skull dude, but he's like crushing a dove or something. And my mom's like, no. She'd hide it. She'd hide it behind the dryer for a few times.
You guys ever get like dress coded at like in high school? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I never did. Actually, it was funny. A few years back, so our buddy Joey I've known him for like 25 years. We met in like 10th grade, and when I met him, he was just like all the like metal goth kid, and he had an orgy shirt, and he was forced to wear it inside out the rest of the day, otherwise he would be sent home. And then fast forward to now, and we had Jay from Orgy on the show, and
That's so sick.
Brought Joey in, and we were like,
brought him on to meet him, and
we're like, hey, tell him the story.
Oh, that's so good. I went to Disneyland one time, and I wore a shirt that was inverted, so the only way you'd like tell what it said if you're looking in a mirror, it was like printed that way on purpose, because when you read it in the mirror, it said "Teach children to worship Satan," but all the letters were in rainbow.
That's amazing.
And so I thought it'd be funny to wear to Disneyland. Of course, I was literally there for like 15 minutes, and security threw me in a they took me "Excuse me, sir," and then they're like, "You have to wear your shirt inside out." And I was like, oh, "Okay."
What?
Yeah, I know.
No way, buddy.
I flipped it out like an hour later, and that was good the rest of the day. But
yeah, it's like,
I got a dress code for a Velvet Revolver shirt in middle school.
Just the silhouette.
It was like the girl with the gun, like
yeah.
They didn't like that.
That's super lame.
I had a Guns N' Roses shirt that was the original cover of Appetite for Destruction, was like a back alley, looked like this space robot, and then there was a girl that was like unconscious on the ground, and it was like this scene. It was an artist photo, like an artist painting and everything, but that's what they originally used, and then they weren't allowed to put it out that way, so it was on the inside cover. And they put out shirts with it, and I got a shirt with it. And that's so but the girl's on the ground, and like her panties are around her leg and stuff.
Oh, so it's insinuating.
It's insinuating that something terrible happened, and so I got pulled aside in school, and they were like, "You need to, you can't be doing that." And I'm like, "It's free speech," and I could, And they were like, "Look, you need to go to the office," and I'm like, "You can't tell." And, all right.
My other grail, you'll probably like this, is do you guys remember the Summer Sanitarium tour? It was in
man.
So it was Metallica, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Deftones, like Mudvayne, yes. Yeah. Because the front is all of them like an inmate nice illustration. So it's the whole, like every dude in all those bands. So
I remember that shirt.
I don't remember that shirt.
I do remember that shirt.
Pull it up on eBay. If you type in Summer Sanitarium shirt, you can still, they go for like 80, 100. You could probably still snag one. But the back, it's like, it looks so sick. It's like inmates, and it says like Metallica, Biscuit, whatever. It has the dates. Yeah. It's a really, I love that one. That's a grail for sure. That's like a top 3, top 5 favorite shirt.
I was talking to a buddy about that show the last week, and I was like, the things that stick out for me about that show is how Mudvayne played an hour set in 25 minutes.
Right.
Because they were just so fast. It was just insane. And just trying to wrap my head around how they were playing all that fast was just, I couldn't do it. Yeah. And then Deftones coming out and opening with Teething. And for those of you who don't know, Teething is the song that's on the Crow soundtrack. And it's such a badass song. And they opened with it because first off, they were fucked up. But second off, they were just pissed that they were so early in the day, right? That they would just be hammered. And they were just like, we're just going to do whatever the hell we want. So everybody else had their set and the production was what it was. And they were like, we're early in the day. What production? So screw this. We're just changing it every time. And they opened with Teething. And it was really awesome. And then the rest of the set was a disaster. Because Chino was so messed up.
Oh, man.
But those were the two things that really stuck out to me.
Yeah.
Wild.
That and Heat Stroke.
That'll do it. That'll stick out, too.
I mean, all those parking lot shows were wild.
Oh, yeah. The old Warped Tours.
Just stand on the asphalt.
Yeah. It'll only be like 102. You'll be fine.
Yeah. What you want water? $9.
Yeah.
It's really cool now because you go to a concert and they'll allow you to bring water bottles and stuff like that. But man, you remember a time, and I was talking to my kids about it. It was like, there was a time when you couldn't bring a water bottle into a show, and they were like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, that was a big no-no. That was a."
I still feel weird like bringing one. I'll be like, I don't think we can bring this in right now.
I look it up
I do
every
that
single
too.
time.
Yeah, I have that same thing.
I will look it up before I go to a venue every single time.
Yeah.
But a lot of them have fill stations now.
Yeah.
So feel less worried about it.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Gotta save the environment.
heck yeah. Tyler, we've taken a lot of your time, dude. And thank you for hanging out with us. Before we head out,
It's a pleasure.
we want we want you to tell everybody where they can find everything going on, Movie Stars.
Yeah, what's
The
coming
brand
up?
new record.
What are we looking at? What are we looking forward to?
Talk to us.
Yeah. We got, so the last single we're putting out is one of the one. We have 2 features on the album, 2 friends. This girl, Callie Rohde. She's an incredible songwriter, incredible vocalist. She's like a Haley Williams protege, like, light diet Haley Williams, but it's the best compliment. I mean that the best way.
Yeah.
We have a song with her. It's called A Million Frequencies. That comes out on 10/10. So that's going to be the last single that we'll put out as a little like teaser for the record. And then our first debut little album is going to be on 11/7, Fantasy Reality. Fantasy is greater than reality. That's how it's stylized. We're stoked. We put 2.5, 3 years of work into this. We made 50 demos and we sat on that for a year, and then we kind of whittled it down to what we still loved at that point and brought it in and spent a ton of time on it. There was like zero pressure on a due date or finishing it, so we just did it at like our own pace and as we felt like it's comfortable, and we kept bringing in new stuff and refining things, and we're both super proud of it. And I've been in bands and music projects since I was 14, and this I can very confidently say is my favorite batch of stuff I've created at this point.
Nice.
And I can't wait to have it out there, and just I'm stoked. It's on all the socials and everything. It's just at MOVIESTARZ with 4 Z's for no reason other than it was what wasn't taken. So give us a follow, and anyone can just go check it out and give one listen to one song. I'm appreciative. And if you listen to a second one, even better. And if you listen to a third one, even better. So thanks so much for having me. It was a blast. Appreciate you guys.
And real quick, are there plans for anything live?
Yeah, so we're actually doing that a little different too. We obviously will be performing live and doing live shows, but the way we're going to actually kind of do the like debut is we're going to have this kind of be like an art gallery. So I was telling you, we did like art for all the singles. Yeah. We're going to have it presented, and like we're just going to do like a little 3-day pop-up up in LA where we're just going to get like a gallery space, basically just like a kind of empty room, white wall, whatever. Sure. And just put up the 12 single arts kind of framed in like gallery setting. And what we did for every song as well is we made like a stop motion like music video essentially for each of them. Cool. And we're going to project the videos for the whole record on the other wall. So it's like on this side is all the art for all the singles. This side is kind of playing the visuals of the whole thing. And then we'll have merch in the back of just kind of all the merch we made for the record, and people can buy a print and they could watch the videos. And so that's going to be like our kind of like opening thing, is just kind of presenting this more of like,
I love that. It's different.
An art show as opposed to like trying to convince every one of my contacts to like come to a venue that they don't want to come to.
Dude,
it makes so much sense, man. It's awesome.
We're on the same page trying to figure out different ways to approach the live situation, because it's like if you're cool, you can put 4 bands together, pick a venue, everybody sell 50 tickets or 100 tickets, whatever it is, and have a good time. But if you're able to do something different like you're doing, that's cool. That's the good stuff, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that's again something we were very intentional and talked about, like how could we like have the like debut show or the debut thing, and that's like the kind of art part that we both like really love and want to kind of like tap into and lean into. And we very much want to like almost remove us from being the like face of it as well. We just like I always say, like we're really inspired just by the Gorillaz More in the
Yeah.
sense of like, I just love how they like. You don't really know everyone knows it's Damon Albarn and he was in Blur and
Right.
all that, but you think of the gorillas, you think of the anime, you think of like the characters, you think of like, and you go see them live. It's like, yeah, they're up there playing it, but there's still the whole visual behind it, and they're a little removed from what like Gorillaz is, in my opinion. And that was like something that was very in the forefront of this. Is let's try and present this and just let the music and the art be the music and the art, and not look at me or Alex and go like, that's the guy singing it. Do I like him or not? You know, it's like, it's like, do I like the song? Do I like the visual? Am I kind of captured by this? And that's what we'd rather people kind of make their opinion on us, as opposed to like, do you like me personally? If you do, cool, you know, whatever.
Right.
I don't know, but you know what I mean? So that was very much how we wanted to like present this, and I think we'll kind of double down on that. And that's like the merch thing and the pop-ups, and I look at like what brands have done in that, and like, is there a way to do this with music? And so that's how we're gonna kind of attempt to do it. And I'm stoked.
I love that.
It'll be really fun.
That's really cool.
I love the different approach.
Yeah, for sure.
That's again, it's what we've been trying to do ourselves. So seeing somebody else do it too, it's like, yeah, we're on the right track here. I think this is right.
Yeah,
cool,
you guys should do the same thing. Go rent up a little space in the city and do like a little 3-day pop-up. And
we're actually doing a live stream show where we got a place that has a big video wall behind us, and so we're making visuals to go behind us, and then we're gonna have like 40 people there, but then it's gonna be live streed as well all over.
Amazing!
So,
oh, that's super sick.
Yeah, so we're kind of trying to do that same thing, trying to just find a different way to like present things. You know what I mean? Just something. If you're just a little bit different, then maybe it'll be memorable. Maybe you can make something memorable for somebody.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
Trying to book like Comic Cons and
things like that,
roller derbies and wrestling events, and
go where the nerds are. That's who we are.
Like, they like music.
Be the only band there.
Yeah,
be the only music there. You know, stand out.
100%. I totally agree.
Awesome.
But thank you for hanging out. Thank you, everybody that is listening. Thank you, everybody that's watching. Definitely, please go check out MOVIESTARZ. Go check out the music. Follow them, share them, all that kind of good stuff. And remember to ask yourselves every single day a very important question. Is that question we've been asking? It's the question. It's the name of the show. Yeah. What is that thing for you that brings a little joy into your life? What is that thing to you that makes your day a little bit better, that makes you a little bit happier in the doldrums of the day?
The doldrums.
All right. What is that thing for you, that topping, side, or main course? What's the question?
You're asking me?
Yeah. Do you know the question?
Well, he should be tested, I think.
Isn't it what is your bacon?
Yes!
What's your bacon? Thank you for listening, guys.
There you go.